Ladies and gentlemen, it is October 20th, and we are standing here in front of Lot 1, Block 14, corner of Pottawattamie Drive and Utah Circle. I am at the far end of Pottawattamie Drive. This particular coordinate is 120 feet, all the way up to my cameraman in the corner of Idaho Circle. We are at item number 991081. This particular property is, again, 120 feet on the front of Pottawattamie. Right there's my tag, right there's my sign. I'm walking toward you. I'm gonna come up on the road, make it a little bit of an easier walk. We're gonna go, again, 120 feet up Pottawattamie Drive. This is a main thoroughfare through Cherokee Village. Want to point a couple of things out while we're here on this beautiful corner lot. We are at 15,374 square feet. You got 0.35 of an acre. Again, we're at item number 991081. Ladies and gentlemen, right behind me, there's a sign here. It says, warning, buried fiber optic cable. Long and the short of it, you've got fiber optic cable in this area. You have overhead power lines, water to every lot. Hello, neighbor. Here comes another neighbor. It's late afternoon, early evening. Like I said, this is a main thoroughfare through Cherokee Village. The nice thing about this corner lot is you do have access on Idaho Circle. We're basically going to go 137 feet up Idaho Circle. 137 feet up Idaho Circle, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be to the back of my van. Then that property is going to go back 102 feet down the right side, and then we're going to come back up 140 feet back to Pottawattamie Drive. So again, your dimensions on this: 137 feet on Idaho Drive, 120 feet down Pottawattamie Drive, 140 feet on the rear property line, and 102 feet up your right side right here on Idaho Circle. If it were me, ladies and gentlemen, I would definitely situate my driveway to where it would either be on and off of Idaho Circle because it's not the main thoroughfare, or maybe do a semicircle to where you have an entrance on both roads. That way you don't ever have to worry about backing up onto the main street. But again, this is a busy thoroughfare. Buses do come along this route. I'm surprised we haven't seen one. It might be a little past bus time right now. Like I said, it's late afternoon, early evening. We're probably at about 4:45 in the late afternoon. Again, it's about October 20th, 11 days before Halloween. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and start back up to my van. We're going to go in 102 feet. We're going to come back out on Pottawattamie, and we're going to end right back here at this corner. Here comes another car, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and wave to our neighbor. Hello. How you doing? Everybody here is so friendly. We were actually hoping to get a start earlier, but we did have a couple of people stop by. They're always curious about the signs. As soon as we start placing them, ladies and gentlemen, they want to know what's going on. So, of course, we have to stop and be friendly and speak with the locals. But again, we're here, Cheyenne Edition, Cherokee Drive. This particular lot, 0.35 of an acre, coming in at 15,374 square feet. The nice thing about Cherokee Village, you have not one but two 18-hole golf courses. You have 6 swimming pools. You have a public beach, 7 lakes for all of your boating and fishing needs, rec centers, local post office, local restaurants, all kinds of activities. There's a fire hydrant right across the road. Once we complete the filming of the lot, we'll show you that. There's also a 5G cable on the next lane over right here on front Pottawattamie. 5G little black box on the power line. We'll get that for you too. Again, it'll be in our drive around. Hopefully it won't get too dark on us, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to go ahead and head into this lot, and we'll see you at the next corner. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just kind of showed you the front as we were walking down, kind of giving you a little bit of a sneak peek. Hopefully the camera is picking up all of the fall colors. Again, it is late afternoon. We do have the sun fastly setting behind the trees across the street, but I did want to kind of give you a little bit of a sneak peek. This is 137 feet down the front of Idaho Circle, goes to the back of the van, and we're going to enter the lot right here. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do a quick walk through because the sun is kind of fading here. Hope you can get those fall colors. We're going to try to get in a little bit on some of these. Look at all the beautiful fall colors coming in now. Absolutely gorgeous lot here. Oh, there you go. Now you can see them. This lot is fairly open. You do have some trees going on here. It does have a slight slope. If I were you, I would go ahead and start building my property kind of right inside this lot, not too far in the lot. As we get in, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about. Take a look at some of these trees though. Absolutely gorgeous fall colors this time of year, ladies and gentlemen. We have oak, we have cedar. Now this one's not too abundant with cedar. A lot of the cedar I've seen on this property are actually younger cedar. So you could prune them and have a nicely pruned cedar. You have a lot of oak, a lot of acorn on this particular property, and I believe Lori said we might have a hickory tree coming up. Let's go in and take a peek. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, that's the back of my van. That's about the property line on Idaho Circle. Kind of giving you a little bit of a pan coming in from Idaho Circle. And again, you have a whole bunch of hickory trees in here. I was corrected. A lot of these trees are going to be hickory, but look at all the beautiful colors. You are going to have some oak trees coming in because I have seen some acorn on the ground. And there you go. There's a hickory nut right here for you. Forgive my Band-Aid finger. Actually sliced it the other morning. Not very attractive. Sorry about that. It is a Wonder Woman Band-Aid though. All right, now I'm going to kind of circle around. Now the road that you see peeking through these trees, that is Pottawattamie. That is going to be your main thoroughfare. And as I said, you're going to have some small pine and you're going to have some small cedar in here. That tree right there is a baby pine right in front of us. Let me see if I can get a little bit of a close-up of that because there's some interesting markings on this. As we've said in many of our videos here in Cherokee Village, when you start seeing the rub on the trees, you know you have wildlife. And look at that. Look at that rub. Somebody's been through here rubbing. But that's going to be a pine right there. Then you've got another little pine over here. Lots and lots of mature trees on this particular lot, providing excellent shade coverage. And then you do have some thinner ones that, depending on your architectural style and design, you may want to go ahead and thin out if you are planning on building on this lot. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I said you do have a slight slope. Now, toward the back of your property, and actually it's on the other side of your property, this property does have the property next to you in the very back, and I'll kind of show you that. It does have a little bit of a culvert, so your drainage, again, is going to drain away from your property as long as you build kind of toward the front of either Pottawattamie Drive or Idaho Circle. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're on item number 991081, Lot 1, Block 14. This is a corner lot, Idaho Circle and Pottawattamie Drive. We are standing on a 0.35 acre lot, 15,374 square feet of absolute gorgeousness. There are lovely, lovely mature trees on this lot. Currently, I'm standing kind of in a center though, where I have a whole bunch of little scraggly trees, and then I'm kind of got some bigger trees on either side of me. Now, this property does have a slight slope, ladies and gentlemen. You're gonna come off the main roads and it's gonna kind of slope in like this. So this would be an excellent property for either a stilt home, a bi-level home. When I say bi-level, you could actually have like an additional basement area on the bottom. That's kind of what a lot of people do in this area with slope lots. And I gotta tell you something, the stilt homes, we're gonna get you some photos of some. They're absolutely gorgeous. You're basically getting free storage underneath. Some people leave their bottom storage open. A lot of people enclose it for like patios, extra garage space, storage space, or even additional living space. But doing the stilt home, I was kind of doing a little bit of research and reading up on it, and it's actually quite an affordable way to build on a property that actually does have a nice incline like this one. Behind our camera person, I'm going to show you the back marker. We basically came 102 feet down Idaho Circle. Your marker's kind of over here behind my camera person, but then I'm going to kind of show you that culvert that I was talking about, because this particular property has excellent drainage. And again, you could do a driveway here, or you could do a semicircle driveway where you actually can come in or go off of Pottawattamie Drive. So you basically have a semicircle, or I would make my drive right here on Idaho Circle to avoid the busier street. But again, ladies and gentlemen, we're almost 102 feet back. Right here would be an excellent area to build. Most everything around me is all the smaller trees, but that's up to you and your architect, and you know, just kind of giving you a few ideas of what we've seen some locals do. We'll get you some photos of that. But again, let's go ahead and make it to this back corner. Then we're going to come out on Pottawattamie Drive, and we're going to end right back up here at this corner. It's getting late in the day, so we're going to go ahead and head on out. Here I go. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I am basically at the lowest point of this lot. Right back here, again, 102 feet off of Idaho Drive. Right behind me is actually a street culvert, and I'm going to show you that in a moment, and it goes down into that low area. But again, this is beyond your property line, because this particular property kind of goes in this direction 20 feet, and then it's going to go back up to Pottawattamie Drive. It's a tiny bit of an angle. It's going to go 20 feet at an angle, then it's going to go slight angle back on Pottawattamie, another 120, give or take, feet back to the road. Now, you do have a 15-foot easement on Pottawattamie Drive, but your measurements go to the road. So we're going to go ahead and take a peek of that next. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so we just showed you the culvert that does go underneath Pottawattamie Drive, and this back here, again, during wet season and rainy season, this is not on your property, but this is that drainage I was telling you about, which is fabulous for all of the wildlife because it brings them in for water, bathing, and whatnot. And again, this area is famous for deer, elk, rabbit, raccoon, all different kind of animals through here. But again, just kind of wanted to point that out. This is not your property. Now we're going to go back up to your actual property, which is up the hill a bit. Now I do want to point out there is a big tree that has come down, a couple of trees on this property. Automatic firewood if you should so desire to cut it up. And again, ladies and gentlemen, remember when you're in Cherokee Village, if you need a referral for somebody that can actually clear property or clean up your lot, we actually met Claude's Lawn Service. They are great gentlemen. Claude and Don came out and helped us with the frontage. That's that back 102 feet. Now we're going to kind of wind around here. Again, that's the culvert way down there behind your property. See that tiny yellow flag right there? That's kind of a 20-foot before it angles back up to Pottawattamie Drive. So we're going to kind of head over there. Because again, you have a slight angle at the back of this property. Right there. And then we angle back up and head out toward the Pottawattamie Drive. So again, you've got excellent, excellent drainage on the rear of this property. There's a few cedar right in front of us, but again, they're mostly smaller cedar on this property. A lot of hickory and some oak. A lot of scragglers up there. That's where I would build, up in Scraggle Land. Easy to remove some of those. Gorgeous fall colors coming in. And now we're going to make our way back to Pottawattamie Drive. There's a couple of cedar, but again, they're smaller cedar. That might be the largest cedar I've seen on this property right here in front of us. Nice, healthy cedar. We'll try to get you an angle, different view. Kind of looking out at Pottawattamie Drive. Now I'm going to give you a full circle. Back to the van. Back toward the 102 feet of your far rear corner, and back to our cedar right behind me. Okay, so on the opposite side of your cedar going up, giving you just another perspective. Some more of your trees coming down. And kind of the pathway to Pottawattamie Drive. And again, you've got a few cedar in the front here. And one last look from Pottawattamie Drive. Absolutely gorgeous lot. Slight slope. Fantastic for a stilt or a bi-level home. And again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get you some pictures of some, because I got to tell you, it's a way to get free square footage, and it saves on the development cost of the lot. And here we go, exiting Pottawattamie. Coming back out to our sign. Again, there's a 15-foot easement right along this road. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to step around our sign. And I'm going to walk back up Pottawattamie Drive and show you the front of this property from the road. All right, so there you have the frontage. And we're just going to kind of walk up the whole side of it. Check out all of the mature trees, power lines overhead. Starting there. Have some pine in the front. Great coverage. They're still kind of young, so they've got a lot of growing up to do. But look at this angle. Fairly open in there. Smaller trees, but then you do have a few mature trees right along the edge of your borders. Well, inside your property, your inside border. And then look at the gorgeous pine. How pretty is that? All right, we're coming back to the corner here. There's that sign about the buried fiber optic cable. Give you another peek at this corner. Now notice you do have a little bit of an incline here, but all the water is going to kind of go back to that culvert away from your actual property, and then it's going to drain off in the back because your property is actually higher right on the inside. Beautiful lot for building. Giving you one more look, ladies and gentlemen, all the way down 120 feet down Pottawattamie Drive. 137 feet to the back of my van, 102 feet deep from Utah Circle, and 140 feet deep from that far sign down there to your back corner. Try to give you a little bit of a look here from Utah Circle. Again, it's so nice with all the mature trees right on the outside border of your property. It affords you quite a bit of privacy. Yet on the inside, kind of take a little peek right here. On the inside of this lot, excellent building areas, and you would be taking out some of the smaller trees and leave your big perimeter trees. Going all the way back down to the van. Again, bus stops do come right down the street on Pottawattamie Drive. As homes get built, I'm sure they would add a bus stop for the children, but we have seen the bus stops right down the road. And now I'm going to walk over and kind of give you a peek at the 5G. Right on Pottawattamie Drive. The black box that I'm zoomed in on is your 5G, the new 5G for internet. And as you can see, there's another cable box, the gray box. And now I'm going to pan over just across the street, show you more boxes and the fire hydrant. This is catty corner from Utah Circle. That's the corner of Utah Drive and Pottawattamie Drive. And if I come back around, you can see the street sign in front of your property, Pottawattamie, Idaho Circle. And panning back around, and right here, this edge is going to start your property. Again, power lines above you. And going all the way down Idaho Circle. Kind of do a pan out because I did pan in. Here we go. And now we're walking back down Idaho Circle to the rear of my van. All the way down there, that is your property. To the rear of the van. Look at those gorgeous fall colors. Beautiful thing about Cherokee Village, ladies and gentlemen, you have actually 4 true seasons. We are early fall, getting some excellent change of color. It is so beautiful here. Nice and cool out today. I'm in one long sleeve shirt and a tank top underneath. So it's just a gorgeous early fall day.